How y'all doing? It's Preacherman R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91, and this time I'm reviewing another episode of Marvel Reviews Tuesdays. This time I'm reviewing Agents of Shield Season 4, Episode 9. What happens on this week's episode starts off with the second half of the season with the Life Model Decoy arc, and Ada's trying to get the Darkhold, and to get this she takes control of the whole Shield base, and she's taking control of aircraft carriers and wing and their ships, then their planes and all this other stuff. And Mac and Yo-Yo's trying to get to where they can stop her, but she's controlling all these gadgets and using them against them. Well, Phil and May is trapped in a room and they're talking, and Phil doesn't know that the May he's talked to is a Life Model Decoy, and he's giving her all the information. And he tells her where the Darkhold is, because that's what Ada's after. And Ada goes and finds the Darkhold and is about to walk out the base, but Fitz is able to make it to where she's out of the system. He makes it where it goes back to the old days and she can't control the system. And Radcliffe is helping them, and after this they all gang up on Ada, and Ada is trying to explain to them that she just wanted to help and stuff, and that's when Mac and them are able to get through the door, and Mac cuts Ada's head off. And at the end of the episode we find out that Radcliffe has been behind this whole thing because he wants to get a hold of the Darkhold, and he's acting like he's doing it with good intentions, but he's probably going to wind up being the villain of this season. Now, what else is happening with Daisy and the director? They're going after the Inhuman that was in the cocoon, and he is just out of the cocoon. He's with his sister, and his sister is taking him out to be healed by the Watchdogs, and he tries to convince her to tell her that he's not an Inhuman, and at first she believes him, and they don't wind up killing him, and then the Watchdog leader that's there gets orders from up top to kill this Inhuman, and we find out that he got kind of a super speed power, kind of like Yo-Yo. And at the end of the episode, they're in the helicopter leaving. He's leaving with his sister, and the sister shoots at her brother. They dump him in the ocean, and then he hardens up into his cocoon again, and we'll see what happens with that. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that the new Inhuman is in his cocoon again under the ocean, what will happen with it? As always, it's Preacherman R&B signing out. That was GG's off. Another episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.